This is Prasad, Principal, Laqshya College of Management. Welcomes you to the class of marketing. Marketing, it is the dynamic functional area of any business organizations. And its dynamism can be visible in getting the returns to the business by the way of fighting against the competitive world and bringing all sorts of needed returns to the organization. And this dynamic marketing is being providing us so many contemporary issues, and today I am here to present to you one of the contemporary marketing issue to you, that is CRM, Customer Relationship Management. It is now becoming the marketing mantra of many business organizations. And why it is now regarded as the marketing mantra, let us see. The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. Yes, it is nicely stated, and the quality of your relationships is the quality of your business. So by maintaining better relations only, today you can survive in this competitive world, and without focusing on the relationships, you can't be anywhere in the business. And now we will see how to build these relationships in the marketing. The evolution of relationship as a marketing tool. As said by the Philip Kotler in the year 1990, that the development of marketing as a field of study and practice is undergoing a reconceptualization in its orientation from transactions to relationships. Earlier, marketing is regarded as a transactional one, which is going to exchange the things between the buyer and the seller, but today it is not the transaction anymore, it is only the relationships. If you can see the difference between the relationship marketing and the transactional marketing, so many changes, a transactional and a reorientation of the marketing can be seen. If you see on the focus, the transactional marketing is going to be the one-time exchange, whereas the relationship marketing is going to be an online or ongoing process. And the focus of the transactional marketing is on the product and mainly on their brand, how to build the brand, how to enhance the product features. But whereas in the relationship marketing, it is going to be the customer management, how to manage your relationships, how to enhance the relationship with your customers, and how to bring the more and more returns from your customers. And coming to the time dimension, the transactional marketing is going to be a short-term focused one, and whereas the relationship marketing is going to be the long-term one. And the primary communication in the transactional marketing is going to be a mass communication media, because it has to be communicated to the large group of people, but whereas relationship marketing cannot be a mass communication, because you need to communicate to each and every one individualized, and your communication should be a customized one. Coming to the customer feedback mechanism, the relationship marketing is going to be an online dialogue, and the transactional marketing is going to be an isolated marketing research. Coming to this market size, markets in the transactional marketing is something larger, but whereas in the relationship marketing, it is a market of one. Only one customer is going to be your market, and you need to treat each and every customer as your single market, as a differentiated market. And coming to this criteria for success, the transactional marketing can be criteria based upon your market share, but whereas in the relationship marketing, you need to decide on how much space you have occupied in the customer mind. You have to observe whether you are there in the top of mind of the customer or not. If not, you can't be anywhere in the market. And critical metrics of success in the transactional marketing are profitability and transaction and the brand equity, whereas in the relationship marketing, it is going to be the lifetime value of the customer and the customer equity. You can see how the paradigm shift has been there between the transactional marketing and the relationship marketing. In the transactional marketing, earlier we have seen the 4 P's, product, price, place, and the promotion, but whereas now the relationship marketing is focusing mainly on your relationships, your networks, and your interactions. And better you manage these 3, you can be a successful marketing person in the market. Why CRM is necessary in the present day? So these things we can see. Customer classification selectivity. Now you need to segment your customer carefully, because today customers are not going to be homogenized, they are going to be heterogeneized, and each and every customer is going to pose you a new challenge. And to identify the customer differences, you need to have a personalized information about your customer, and CRM is going to be a tool which is going to help you in identifying the customer classification, and it is going to help you in selecting the required and the most suitable customer for your organization. And one-to-one relationships with your individual customers. For that also, you need to depend upon the CRM. And today you can't go for the mass marketing. You have to go with a customized marketing. You need to market to each and every individual customer, and for doing that activity, CRM is going to help you a lot. Key account management and customer business development process, frequency marketing. If at all, if you want to bring your customer more and more number of times to your business house, you need to depend upon the CRM, because then only the customer can be able to identify that he is going to be respected by you, and because of the loyalty that you are going to show towards your customer, a customer frequency can be enhanced. Loyalty programs, cross-selling and upselling opportunities. The more you maintain relationship with your customer, you can sell more quantity of your same product, and even you can identify the opportunities of selling different products to your customers. And various forms of partnering with customers, including co-branding, joint marketing, co-development, and strategic alliances. Today, we are associated with so many organizations to reach the customer. We cannot reach the customers alone. We need to have the association with so many people, and the CRM is going to help you in identifying your partners to reach the market. And this is the most famous definition given by Berry regarding the CRM. And what he is saying, that relationship marketing attracts, maintain, and enhance customer relationships. And this can be done by following these 5 steps: developing core services to build customer relationships, customization of your relationships, augmentation of core services with extra benefits, enhancing customer loyalty, and fine-tuning internal marketing to promote external marketing. So here you need to focus much on creating a relationships, and then you need to enhance on the relationships, and for that you need to depend mostly on your internal employees. If you are successful in internal marketing, then only you can be very good enough in doing the external marketing. How CRM is going to work. So by seeing this diagram, we can observe how CRM is going to be work out in an organization. CRM is mainly focusing on gathering the customer information by various touch points. The touch points like web and email, call centers, and from your sales executives, and as well as through your partners like channel members. So through these customer touch points, you can be able to get a lot of customer information, and this information you need to analyze. So that is the basic, and that is the core of CRM. You need to analyze that information. You need to find out where customer is satisfied and where he is dissatisfied. And by identifying those things, you can be able to customize your offer to the customer, and thereby he can be satisfied, even you can be able to delight the customer. And what is the significance of CRM? That we can identify by the reports of various surveys. The most prominent survey is done by American Society of Quality and Others and Consulting Incorporation. What they found is that customers tell 8 friends about a satisfying experience and 20 friends for a negative experience. So that is the most bothering experience to any business one. If at all, if you delight a customer, he can be able to transform that information to 8 friends only, but if at all, if you dissatisfy a customer, it is going to reach 20 customers. So you need to be very much careful with your existing customers. And it is easier to influence existing customers to buy 10% more rather than in increasing your customer base by 10%. So creating a new customer is more difficult than retaining a customer. So that is what we can understand from this particular observation. 8% of successful new product and service ideas come from existing customers. Today, companies are bothered about how to add more and more things to their product offers. And for that, you need to be very much innovative and creative. And that innovation and creation can be obtained from your existing customers. So retaining your existing customers is helping you in coming out with new ideas. Repeat customers cost 1/5 less than new customers and can substantially increase profits. So your existing customers will cut down the cost in making a sale. If at all, if you want to make one extra sale, you need to be incurring 5% extra, 5 times extra cost in getting that new customer rather than selling the same product to the same customer. So this is about the architecture of CRM, and I am going to be brief on this one. CRM is of 3 important parts. The first one is the operational CRM. Operational CRM is the CRM which is going to provide you the front office services. So in any organization, there are so many front offices which are going to be in touch with the customers, and the operational CRM is going to provide the needed information to the front office people in extending that information to the customers, as well as getting the customer information to the back offices. And the second one is analytical CRM, and this is the heart of the entire customer relationship management. So this analytical CRM is going to analyze whatever the customer information was gathered from various touch points. It is going to identify where we can make an extra sale with the existing customers. So that is the most careful that is the most critical area that should need to be focused, and with that only we can reap the benefits out of this CRM. Next one is collaborative CRM, and this collaborative CRM is going to help you in combining the hands of your organization with another organization so that both of these organizations can get benefited. And today we can see so many such type of examples, and nowadays the insurance companies are collaborating with the banks, and where these banks and the insurance companies are exchanging the customer databases through which both the parties are getting benefited. So this is the best example of collaborative CRM. And the critical success factors of implementation of CRM system, the key stakeholder support. The key stakeholders of CRM are your employees, mainly your executives, and as well as your customers. So they need to be focused much on these CRM concepts, and then only the customer can be able to provide what he needs from the company, as well as the employee should be able to notice what are the changing paradigms from the customer side, so that the company can be able to adjust their offer according to the customer needs. And sufficient resources. And for implementing a CRM, you need to incur so much of your initial cost. Today, there are so many CRM technical tools, CRM softwares are there, through which you can be able to store large amount of customer data, and through which you can do the analysis of the existing customer databases. And clearly defined objective. For what purpose you are going to implement the CRM? Whether to go for a upselling or whether you are going for a cross-selling. That you need to be very much clear, and then only you can expect the desired results from the CRM. And managing change. You need to change the mindset of the people, because till now the people in the marketing department are transactional mode, and you need to reform them from transactional mode to the relationship mode. And maintaining relationship is not that much easy. You need to be a psychologist to know the feelings of the customer, and for that you need to bring the changes from the employee's point of view. And there are some latest development. Even though the CRM is one of the latest tool, there are now latest developments in the CRM. Let us find those latest developments. Customer experience management. The new changeover of CRM is the CEM, that is the customer experience management. Today, it is not at all sufficient for you to maintain better relationships with your customer. You need to provide a better experience to the customers. A better experience before the sale, that is the pre-sale, at the point of sale, and even after the post-sale. You need to provide a better experience to the customers, and then only there is a possibility to maintain relationships with your customers. Customer profitability management. All your customers are not profitable. You need to segregate them. Some customers are more profitable, some customers are less profitable. And with the CRM tool, you can be able to identify whom you have to focus much and whom you have to focus less. And now the shift is towards the customer profitability management. Today, the companies are very much bothered about the big customers, the customers who are buying in the big tickets, rather than the customers who buy less frequently. Customer lifetime value. Now, if a customer is visiting for the first time to your doorstep, then you need to enhance his lifetime value. You need to maintain better relationship with the customer, and as well as you need to make him to buy more and more frequently, so that he can be a big customer to you in the future, and so that the customer lifetime value can be get enhanced. Enterprise marketing management. So that is another new changeover of CRM, enterprise marketing management. That means here the marketing management should not confined to your marketing arena. It has to be extended to all your partners. All your partner members should be acting as your marketing departments, and then only you can be successful enough in implementing your marketing strategies in the market. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity.